everyone, Charlotte here from New Zealand Shores. I'm just jumping in today with actually a few updates about what has been happening for us here in the business. So we've got a few really exciting things happen. We've just had 2 new licensed advisors join us. So we've got Clintavine, who's based in South Africa, and she's working remotely out of Johannesburg. So she's predominantly at the moment starting to take on some of our new South African based clients. We've also had Louise start. She's based here in our Hamilton office, and she is of Filipino descent originally, and she actually speaks Tagalog. So she is starting to work quite closely with a lot of our Filipino clients, which is awesome because it just makes communication a little bit easier in that sense. And just helps us provide a better service, basically. However, she will be taking on clients, lots of different people as well. So yeah, she's been a really great addition to our team so far. The third person that we've had start in the last week is Beth, and Beth is our recruitment manager. She is starting to work alongside a lot of our employers who we've had sign up in the last sort of 3 to 6 months who are starting to actively recruit from offshore. So Beth's function is to, at the moment, and this will likely develop as we move along, but right now she is liaising with those employers, trying to identify the people and the skills they need, and then starting to search through our database of clients to be able to present people to those employers to hopefully be able to make that job search a little bit easier. With such a labour shortage in New Zealand at the moment, it's proving really effective. So she's placed a number of people already, and the demand is only growing. So I think we had 3 new employers sign up last week, and they're for a variety of roles. So we've got healthcare roles, tradesmen or ladies of all flavours, a lot of spaces related to ICT work, and then kind of everything in between as well. So we are really keen to hear from people. We're keen to, for you to complete an eligibility assessment and for us to be able to basically let you know if we have employers who may be interested in you. Part of that, obviously you will need to be a client for us to push you forward for those roles, but we're keen to see if at least perhaps you fit that criteria, then it may make that decision for you to become a client a little bit easier, because you're not going to be stuck in that catch-22 position of looking for a job and needing a visa. And for some people that little waiting period could be 2 weeks. For other people it can be 2 months. For other people it can be a year. So we're just trying to make that job search process a little bit easier. That then leads me into Ellen and myself are traveling from New Zealand to South Africa at the start of June. So you may already be aware of that, but if you aren't, listen closely. So we are spending 3.5 weeks in South Africa. We are covering seminars and consultations in Johannesburg, Durban, Port Elizabeth, and Cape Town. How I have led into that is Beth, whilst she isn't joining us on the trip, for everyone that we do meet in South Africa, we will be analysing them against that list of jobs we have going at the moment and seeing if we can actually marry you up with those employers. So it's a really cool opportunity for those of you who haven't kind of yet started the process to see if there is any employers who are interested and whether or not we can present your CVs. We are really actively recruiting, and we are hoping that we will be able to take CVs home to New Zealand to be able to put forward to those employers. Employers in New Zealand love South Africans. You guys work hard. So if we can kind of help in that sense with that job search, then absolutely we can. Not to say if you're from somewhere else that obviously we can't help, we absolutely can, but it's just we have that seminar, those seminars and consultations lined up in South Africa. There will be links below to register for those. So we've got a multitude of different options around seminars and consultations in each city. And we're spending typically about 4 to 5 days in each place. So there is plenty of opportunity for you to come and meet with us. Part of our seminars is we give you a big broad overview of your options for migrating to New Zealand and Australia. So if you're not sure about which country appeals, or if you already have one in particular in mind, then there'll be information available to you. We will have at least 3 advisors on site at each location to chat with you, or to have a consultation with you. So we do have some staff based in South Africa who are licensed advisors, and they will be able to yeah, have a chat, answer questions after the seminar, or of course you can register for a consultation. Consultations are great because one, we can, quite extensively look at that list of employers, look at the roles they're trying to advertise for, and then pop your name against it. So we can say, great, we need to refer to Joe Blogs, and looks like he might be appropriate for a role with X company. So we're really excited. We fly in on the 5th of June, so not long to go. So please do get registering. We're really, really excited to meet you all, and we're really excited to be able to talk about migrating to New Zealand and Australia, and presenting some job opportunities to you. Take care, everyone, and we'll talk soon.